Okay, NT-Fox Epic here from the vlog, and today taking my dad's 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo to car wash. It has a 350 small block in it, and it sounds incredible. The horn, not so much. Yeah, that's the horn. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, those brake terminals definitely need to get cleaned. I have a brake terminal cleaner right in the back seat. We need that for a car wash.
Okay, we're recording.
So did you lose all the stuff, or were you able to, like, was it somewhere in the cloud? Did you get all your shit from the other phone, or no?
I lost all of it, but I don't care because I didn't have the space.
Do I have any gas? Oh, I got over half a tank.
Of
I usually don't store it with that much gas in it.
Is it good gas?
Well, it's been sitting for 6 months.
So is that determined good gas or bad gas?
Well, I put gas stabilizer in it, but I thought I was going to store it. Maybe those 19 inches will fit on mine. Although my winch wiper pump don't work, so I really can't use them. But, you know, if I buy a new winch wiper pump...
You never ever do that because you never take the car out in the rain.
I try not to.
Okay, stop drifting. Turn on the radio. Actually, no. I'm putting this on YouTube. No copyright music. Forgot about that.
I like my radio on.
Well, sorry. This is going on YouTube, and they can't have copyright. Because I don't want copyright strikes. I want a copyrighted free YouTube channel. Can I cruise now? Can we cruise now? And can I, like put my arm out the window? Because we're cruising?
I suppose. It's kind of cold, though.
Look at this dummy behind us. It's a Toyota. Oh, they sold that Ford. I want to buy that Ford.
It wasn't overdrive. Now I'm in third gear. And if I lower it, fourth gear, 4,000 RPM, 4,500, 39, 5,000 RPM.
How fast were we going?
That only got us up to 80.
Oh my god. How fast is the 0 to 60?
Not real fast. My rear end's the problem here at Wine.
Yeah. So tell them the story about how you broke your rear end.
Too much horsepower, too much torque.
And no. What was
I changed the motor to be a 383.
What was the other part of that?
It was a 383 stroker.
No, there's
Had
another.
about
There's another
450
part.
horse,
What about the
foot-pounds
southern?
torque.
What about the Southern Illinois story?
I did a burnout in front of somebody's house and blew everything but first gear and transmission.
So he had to drive home in first gear.
No, I had to drive to Effingham in first gear, which is about 30 miles away, which is top speed of about 10 miles an hour. Well, I can tell you what first gear is. This is first gear.
So you had to drive all the way there and that. Oh, poor squirrel.
So, let's say I went about 4,000 RPM all the way there. I could go a whopping 23 miles an hour.
So you had to drive 30 miles in first gear.
At
Going
23, it took me over an hour to get there. It took took me an hour. No, it was only a 30-mile drive. So it took me only 20. No, it was over an hour. I only could go 23 miles an hour.
And then in Effingham, you got.
Then they fixed the transmission. They told me I couldn't wreck it again, but I did wreck it a little more time. That time it was a torque converter, though. It was technically not the transmission.
And Effingham was a fitting name because you were effing annoying. You were.
And I ruined my rear end gears once too when I first had the engine right now.
And you also cracked the block. How did you crack the block?
Oh, I didn't crack the block. That was just age. I had a small airline crack in one of the cylinder walls, so antifreeze was getting in the cylinder and screwed up the piston, which is what it didn't. I was still running, but remember we could hear the tick, 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 tick noise.
Yeah.
That was because water was getting in the cylinder wall.
And that wasn't too long
That's
ago.
why I'm no longer a 383 stroker. Now I'm back to being a 350 because my buddy Steve got me a 350 short block.
And that wasn't too long ago, right?
That was only about 3-4 years ago.
And so I was still around.
You were in the car when it was still a stroker.
Yeah. I was?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were little. First year or two you rode in it, it was still a stroker.
So you know, that's the first time.
It was the last year it was over at the barn. That was when it happened.
So today on film was the first time that I've ever experienced a launch in this car. Oh, there we go again. No, we're not actually. And you're very proud of this car, right?
I did a lot of work. I stripped this car and 3 other cars. 2 other Monte Carlos and a Chevelle.
Yes.
For parts.
And the Monty is based on the Chevelle.
And this actually is not the original frame. The original 1971 frame was a rust bucket. This frame was from a 1972 Monte Carlo that I bought out of Arizona.
Yes.
But it was blue. And the dashboard was all cracked. And the interior was all a piece of shit from the sun out in Arizona. So I ended up using pretty much the interior out of my car, Monte Carlo 71 Monte. These seats in this center console is the only reason I bought that Chevelle. I bought that Chevelle for simply the bucket seats in the center console. That was the only reason. So I didn't really strip that car all the way down.
Yes.
I just stole the seats in the center console and then I got rid. Then I rejunked it.
And then so this is the so these are the cars that the Monty's based on that I know of. It is based on the Chevelle and the El Camino. All of the 71 models, you know, if you've ever been by a 71 Chevy, you know how they have that pointed nose. That is so.
Now I need to work on the rear end. You can hear that whine. It's not supposed to do that.
The Monty makes this. I mean, the Monty has the what did I just say?
Hear the lope? That's my cam. Hear how the engine lopes? That's my high. That's the high lift cam. That's the camshaft. It's got a quick duration. It's got a long duration, but a high duration.
So it has the pointy front end, just like all the 71 Chevelles and El Caminos, right? Is that right?
Well, let me finish my engine story. So I had the shirt block put in, which is just the block, the bottom half that has the pistons and the crank, which makes me a 350, but the heads are still the aluminum heads I bought. The manifold's still my trick flow manifold. I got trick flow heads, trick flow manifold. I got a Carter 4-barrel carburetor, and I have a high lift cam, which is why it has. Oh yeah, why am I turning here? It has a high lift cam, but not so high that it won't idle nice. And actually,
Dad, why you're taking it here is because you want to show off.
Yeah, well, it's all dirty. I should show off after I get it washed. If I could have gone more radical on the cam, but if I had done that, this car had, well, my air conditioning doesn't work.
Honk your horn.
But it has power brakes, which work by vacuum, and it has air conditioning, and it has And that's why I needed it to idle better. Straight up street racers can have a really radical cam because they don't have to run any accessories. All they got to do is idle good enough until you can smash your foot to the floor and go. But I wanted my car to actually be drivable too, so I kind of found a middle ground cam. Something that was more than stock, but also not so radical that I couldn't run all my other things in the car.
So, you know what? So, this is like almost the first time this Monty have been here since she had a stroker in her.
No, we've been driving it this way all last year and the year before. I think it happened 3 years ago.
This is the first time this year that...
I think this is year number 3 that I'm not a stroker. I think I want to put a 454 big block in it.
Now you're talking about getting more power so you can break your car again.
Yeah, well, I already got everything beefed up.
How beefed up is your axle?
I have it beefed up, but I'm thinking I want to put a different rear end in it. And I want to shorten the rear end and cut out my trunk and put big fat wide tires on it so I can handle the horsepower.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to lower the front end and raise the rear a bit.
This car sits too high up. It does need to be lowered. It looks kind of funky sitting so high up. Hopefully that...
No, I'm saying you should raise the rear and lower the front. Like a drag.
Car wash is open.
Kind of like a drag spec. We're gonna go to the one where you can wash it yourself, right?
No.
Please.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
They don't have any washing stuff.
No, they supply it.
Let's go through this one.
Dad, they supply it.
No.
Yeah, they do.
We're gonna go through this one and go back, and then we're gonna use my cleaning.
Dad, they supply all this stuff here.
Yeah, but I don't want this dirt scrubbed into my paint.
They supply it.
We're gonna go through the automatic.
Oh, but they supply it.
$7.
They supply it, Dad.
Yeah, but we got stuff at home. Once it's clean,
We don't have anything at home.
we got a lot of other stuff to clean. We can clean all the interior. We can clean the windshields, all that good stuff.
But I want to wash.
I don't want to wash it in there.
Why?
Because my car has special paint. Like I said, you don't wax this car. Don't nobody work here? How am I supposed to put in $7? I don't have $7. It says you can put in 10. Well, where's my dollar change going to come back out? No, it only has a... Oh. Tokens. It gives you tokens. Well, I guess I'll be back this summer. I guess I got to buy $10 worth of tokens. And then I'll just have $3 worth of tokens left.
So let's go into the regular one.
I don't think anybody's there. They got their door locked. Usually they come out when you pull up. Hey, where'd the 10 go? Didn't want to come out of my wallet. See? My wallet's as cheap as I am.
Oh, you gotta swipe your card. We're gonna do. You're doing basic.
Yeah. Oh, I get $3 in quarters.
Can I have quarters? I need money. Hey. Dad, let me have that and then I'll pay you back.
I just threw one on the ground.
You're just gonna leave it there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Roll up your windows.
Yeah.
Every window's up, right? Are the windows still funky? Do we still need to do the thing with the window and make sure?
Yeah. Yeah, the house was moving.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.